So this is why women are panicking. An increasing number of women are beginning to panic, not only as men walk away from Western society and relationships in Western society, but as other women begin to step up and show them how it's done and how to treat a man. This reveals a lot about female nature and the utility of a woman in modern day society. Watch to the end of the video to fully understand the implications of women panicking over not only men walking away, but women all around the world, including in the US, showing women why they cannot compete anymore. Today's video comes from Soraya. Her channel will be linked in the description so that you can go check her out and support her. Don't forget to follow us on Rumble. You never really know what may happen on this platform, so definitely go ahead and follow us over there. And of course, guys, the financial system is tethering on the edge. ATMs could freeze and banks might shut their doors. Your wealth is in jeopardy. Discover how to safeguard your assets with crypto. At Angry's Crypto Academy, you'll learn how to buy, sell, trade, and invest in the most secure coins. Plus, discover the dark horse crypto that virtually no one is talking about, which will mint you millionaires in the upcoming bull run. Click the link in the video description below to find out what this crypto is and join the academy today. And now let's just go ahead and jump right into the video.
Now, cooking with Kaya from America really has gotten women over here in Germany upset. Now, we already know Kaya has been going viral for quite a moment now, and her videos, I don't know, but you may think they're getting boring, but it will never get boring to see how women actually feel about each other, right? Let's get into today's video, everybody. Before we start though, sorry for being MIA, but sometimes life just happens and it doesn't care about the fact that you want to make some YouTube video. So enough said, let's watch a couple of clips of women over here in Germany who found out about Kaya, but they are not the only ones who found out about Kaya. Their men did too. Let's see their reactions.
Was machst du? Was machst du da?
Ich habe Lasagne gemacht.
Oh,
Cooking
Freunde,
with?
Selina hat uns lecker Lasagne gekocht und wir machen jetzt einen Taste-Test für euch.
Cooking with?
Ja.
Cooking with?
Cooking with Selina.
Nein, cooking with?
Cooking
with?
Selina and Harun.
Nein, cooking with? Cooking with?
Ach so. Cooking with Kaya. 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 Was machst du? Was machst du da? Was ist los?
Was tanzt du? Warum tanzt du? Wer ist Kaya?
Kaya von TikTok.
Ah, solche Videos sind auf deiner For You oder was? Sowas guckst du dir immer an in deiner Freizeit.
Nein, sowas guck ich mal, das kommt doch auf meiner For You. Was soll ich
Willst du
machen?
mit ihr kochen gehen oder wie?
Wieso?
Geh kochen. Koch mit ihr, geh mit ihr kochen. Ja, warum lachst du?
Cooking with Kai. Ah, Digga, Selina.
Guys, if this is not typical women behavior, I really don't know what is, because this is the scenario, right? She knows about Kaya. Obviously, she knows what she's looking at because us women, we spend a lot of time on social media, but that's not enough. So she has to make sure her man doesn't know about Kaya. And what is going to tell her best than her testing it, right? So she goes ahead and she tests about him knowing about Kaya. Of course, it comes as, a specific song, specific melody that obviously everybody knows of by now. And he falls into the trap. He falls into the trap. She's upset, hitting him with a whole bunch of, oh, that's what you do all the time. And that's what you are watching. That's what you are looking for on your For You page. So you go ahead and cook with her if you want to.
Now, you know what's very interesting? And Soraya has talked about this when it comes to Kaya. Basically, if Kaya was just shaking her little butt, if she's just shaking her little butt and, because she does a little dance, no one would care. None of these women would absolutely care. But the fact that she's cooking for men and modern women cannot measure up to her, they are all panicking around the world. Because men are done with this. Men are done with the nonsense. Men are done with the games. Men are sick of it. And men are they've put women on notice and made it very clear to them that, hey, ladies, we don't need you. We don't need you to cook for us. We don't need you to take care of us. There are women all around the world who are more than happy to take care of us, to provide for us, to be there. And Modern women have put themselves in such a position that they can't compete with someone like Kaya anymore. And it reveals that they have absolutely nothing to offer us as a whole. I mean, if you haven't seen Cooking with Kaya yet, let's just go ahead and fill you in right now.
Can steal your man with this dinner I just cooked, bro. Take a good look. Welcome to another video with Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya.
Now, I mean, guys, look very carefully at that plate. Look very carefully at that plate. Look at this. Look at that steak. Look at that seared steak. Okay? Look at that potato. Look at that bread. Whose food would you rather eat? A little plate of lasagna by someone who barely knows how to cook, and she followed the recipe on like on the internet, and she wants her man to celebrate her for that. Or you can have a baddie like Kaya who cooks you an insane meal every single night. I'm being so serious. Who are you going to choose? I mean, look at this. Look at that plate. Look at that plate. And that's why they're so pissed off. That's why they're so afraid. What did she say? She said, I could steal your man. She said, I can steal your man. Look at this plate, guys. Look how amazing that plate is. This is just one of the things that she cooks. All right. And if we look at how she prepares all of it. You can see the excessive amount of work. So if she was just doing that little dance where she does that dance right there, they wouldn't care. But look at all the work that goes into that. So that looks like maybe Brussels sprouts, something like that. And look how she seasons that food. She puts that in there. She puts butter in there. And look at all the different seasonings that go in there just with the butter. That looks like mustard. Now look at the steak. All right, this is a woman who knows how to cook, guys. That right there, I forget it's I don't remember the exact name of it, but we call it that looks like a kamal. That looks like a kamal. A skillet that looks like a kamal to me. That's what they call them in Mexico, but it's an iron pan. And look at that. This woman is a professional. Look at what she's doing right there, where she's using the butter. Most women don't know how to do that. She's cooking a proper steak. Okay. Now she's look at this. Look at all of this. Holy cow. Look at that plate. Look at that plate. Look at that steak, guys. Look at the amount of love. That's something that's missing from the food that modern women make. Love. These women can make a plate of food for a man, but they don't put any love in it. Look at the look at the vegetables. Look at what she did with just vegetables, bro. I used to hear stories about these amazing Russian women, right? Like they could make even a shoe taste good. You can give them a shoe and they could literally cook a shoe and make a meal out of it. And this is Kaya right here. This is Kaya right here. All right. And that, of course, that's why women are panicking around the world. All right. Because every woman right now, they're on notice. They bring a man a plate of food and they want to be celebrated. Men are looking at them like, sweetie, this is nothing really special. I look at Kaya and Kaya, I mean, I look at this and I look at Kaya's food and Kaya has a better body than you too. And she's not here putting her hands on me the way you put your hands on me and talking down to me. And I'm just saying, like, I'm being real with y'all right now. If my food doesn't look like it was cooked by a little old Italian lady from Italy, or like a little like a grandmother, like a mother from Italy, like she just goes into the kitchen and she throws down, and you can see the love in the food. You see all kinds of there's spices in there, and all these little teal leaves, like leaves and like rosemary, and and you taste it, you're like, oh my God, what the hell is this? There's 100 different flavors in here and they all work together well. Unless my food looks like and tastes like it came from a little old Italian lady, I don't want your garbage. I don't want your slop. This is the difference. Women overseas are taught how to be wives. They're taught how to be wives. They're taught how to take care of men. They're taught how to serve. Women in Western society, they don't know how to do any of these things. So they're in panic mode right now. Even though Soraya is always telling men that they can go over to Germany and find themselves a woman, these women, they've been infected by Western values. They've been infected by the liberated woman gene. And even so, even if they want to be with a man and so forth, and guess what, this woman, she was absolutely wrong. What did she do? She grabbed the slipper and immediately used the slipper on her man. That's something that should never have happened. All right, the very fact that she would do something like that is disrespectful. A woman who respects her man would say, I will do better. All right. She set this man up. You see, this is how, guys, when I saw this, honestly, I thought initially that this video was fake. I thought that like they had set it up like this and like they were deliberately, making like just get like kind of like a little skit. I didn't think it was straight up. I didn't think it was real. I did not think it was real initially. And then when Soraya, she had a different view on it. Like, no, it was real. This woman was setting this man up. She was trying to test him to see if he had been watching Kaya videos. This is how scary women are. Okay? She wanted to see if he had been watching Kaya videos. And she set him up and he took the bait. Because every man in Western societies right now are watching Kaya videos, lusting after a plate of food. Because the women that they have, they're not able to match up to Kaya. They don't cook no matter what they do. That's why I said these women in modern society, no matter what they do, they're cooked. They are 100% cooked. Because they have nothing to offer. They have these crazy high body counts. And then when they do want to go and find a beta male to settle down with, basically her last option after the streets, you're going to pay, that man is going to pay for every single guy that came before him. Doesn't matter how much of a good guy he is. Doesn't matter what he does for her. None of these things matter. He is going to pay for every single guy that came before him, that put this girl through trauma and stressed her and all this other garbage. Everything, he's going to pay for it. Even though she chose to be with those men. Even though she's still cheating on him and running off and messing with those men, she's going to make him pay for all of the things that those men have done to her. Even though she's the one who really did it to herself. This is how they operate. These individuals, these women are they are 100% cooked.
There's a slight difference between some women over here in Germany and some ladies in America. Women over here in Germany, they have no problem cooking the food, just like she did in this clip.
Cooking with.
Ah ja. Was passiert?
Cooking with?
Ah ja.
Oh mein Gott!
Was denn?
Du kennst sie?
Ich habe auch meine For You, Mann.
Cooking with?
Ah ja.
Oh mein Gott, du schaust dir Kaya an.
Das ist so ein Trend, die braucht doch was.
Aber sie kocht doch nicht normal.
Jede Frau kocht, Schatz.
Oh mein Gott, du guckst sie dir an.
Mann, geh einfach auf meine For You, ich hab doch weitergescrollt.
Oh mein Gott, du guckst sie dir an. Du hast die Kaya gemerkt. Cooking with?
Kaya.
Oh mein
Aber
Gott.
Schatz, ich bin doch nur ehrlich, was soll ich dich anlügen oder was?
Warum guckst du dir sowas an? Jeder, der sich sowas angeguckt hat, das weiß ich nicht. Jeder hat den Trend bestanden, außer du.
Bin ich durchgefallen?
Jeder hat den Trend bestanden.
Okay, just another drama queen, and that is so us women. With this video, I'm just trying to teach you that over here, women are also just going to be women. So she really acted so dramatic about her man knowing about Kai.
Yeah, guys, this is it. Guys, women consciously know they're cooked. They are cooked. They're finished. They have no recourse right now. Okay? They are scared to death that their men know who Kaya is. All right? And like I said, it's not because Kaya is attractive. No. It's because Kaya is doing something that they cannot do. They cannot take care of these men. They can never prepare the kind of food that Kaya prepares. The average woman in Western society, in Westernized societies, cannot cook the way that their mothers did, cannot cook the way that their grandmothers did, cannot cook the way that their great grandmothers did. They cannot compare to a little old lady that was born in 1929. This is why these women are cooked. And they're frightened because they want men to be ignorant. They want men to be arrogant. They don't want men to see that they can do better. They are, guys, they have messed up so bad that they are now afraid of a black girl making a plate of food for a man. They are scared of a black girl from America that knows how to work in the kitchen. Think about that very carefully. They don't want their men to know who Kaya is. They're fine with their men scrolling and looking at Insta thoughts and all of this other garbage. But a woman just making a plate of food for a man, they're scared because they know that that food contains love, which is something that she cannot give to her man. Because they do not love us. They're just using us for what we have. They're just taking advantage of us for our resources. They only want our attention, our time, and our money. They don't actually want us. This is the reason why I keep on saying, guys, you need to get your lives together. You shouldn't be focusing on women. You should be focusing on getting your money up. You should be focusing on your resources. You should be focusing on investing in crypto because the crypto markets are skyrocketing right now. Trump is on his way in. Guys, one of the coins I talked about is that my favorite coin is skyrocketing, going like crazy. There's an ETF coming for it. There's three top coins right now. There's Bitcoin, Ethereum, and then the coin that I've been yelling at you guys to go and purchase. I talk about it in the academy. I've written multiple investment guides on this coin. It's linked in the description of the video if you want to go and find out what it is. The academy's link. But guys, you need to start focusing on your money because you will never lose women chasing money, but you will lose money chasing women. Let me ask you something. When the banks collapse, and trust me, it's coming, will you be ready? Imagine waking up to ATMs that don't work, bank doors chained shut, and millions of people left with nothing. No cash, no access to their savings, and no way to survive. But it doesn't have to be that way for you. That's why I created Angry's Crypto Academy to teach you everything you need to know about crypto so you can protect yourself and your family. You'll learn how to buy, sell, and even day trade crypto for a living. Plus, we alert you to new crypto trends so you can profit before everyone else even knows what's happening. Right now, I've just published an exclusive investment guide inside the Academy, and it's linked in the description below. In it, I reveal the one coin that could make you a millionaire. A coin so revolutionary, it could change everything. If you missed out on Bitcoin and Ethereum, this is your second chance. This isn't just about financial freedom. It's about survival. When the system collapses and everyone else is selling, you'll be the one buying, prepared to weather the storm and thrive while others struggle to survive. Don't wait. This knowledge isn't optional, it's critical. The link's in the description. Go check it out now. Guys, modern women are cooked. They are scared right now. They're panicking because hard times are coming. Trump is cutting off the welfare. Trump is cutting off the WIC. Trump is cutting off the food stamps. Trump is cutting back on the Medicare. All right. Trump's not going to be sending money to foreign countries anymore. All right. All of these countries that are getting handouts, he's cutting off that. They know it. A lot of these women know it in these countries because America's been sending money everywhere. It's like a money laundering operation that's coming to an end. It's coming to an end. You know, Trump is cutting all of it off. And that's why they're panicking because they don't know how they're going to survive. They know that they're cooked. They know that this is the end for them. And they don't and they basically have no recourse. They're gonna find guys, they chose the bear over the man, and now they're gonna have to go and live with the bear, and they don't wanna to own up to it. All right. They don't want to go there. All right. They don't want to go to the woods. They don't want to go hang out with Yogi and Boo Boo. All right. They said they would rather go run out. They would rather run into a bear in the wood. They'd rather run into a bear in the woods than a man. And now they're going to be banished to the woods. All right. And they don't really know what's going to happen out there, because they were like, oh, well, it's better to run into a bear because, the bear will just and get it over with real quick. Well, ladies, that's what you said. So, I mean, good luck out there. Good luck with the bear. And now they're like, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. No, no, no. That's what you said. So you need to be about that life. All right. Be about that thug life and go to the woods and see what Yogi has to say. See what Boo Boo has to say. All right. Maybe you run into Bigfoot out there, but you're not going to catch us out there with you. All right. That's how it is. I'm telling y'all, these modern women are absolutely cooked, and they're now. I didn't know what was going on. All right. So basically, this is the cooking with Kaya test, where if you have a boyfriend, cook him something and then do cooking and then say cooking with, and then trick him into basically revealing whether he knows who Kaya is or doesn't. If he's completely dumbfounded, then that means that he's passed the test. But if he eventually says Kaya, then that means that you need to basically rein that man in and you need to punish that man because he's cheating on you and creeping on you. This is the mental state of these women. Like I said, they could care less if you were going around on an Instagram page and liking every Insta thoughts profile, every Insta thoughts picture. But because it's a woman cooking in the kitchen that's cooking with love, something these modern women can't do, and a woman who enjoys cooking for a man and taking care of a man, they realize that their days are not long. I told you the great V collapse is on the way, and all of these guys, these women, they put the V on a pedestal. They painted it in gold, put it on a pedestal. And if there's one thing that God loves to do, it's to destroy false idols. I've said it before and I'll say it again. God allowed them to reach the highest mountain so that they could fall from the highest peak. And when they hit the ground, it's going to hurt way more than they could have ever thought it would. All right. And they're going to find themselves in a world that they never imagined possible, facing hardships that they could never fathom. And in their own narcissism, they are going to blame everyone around them except for themselves and act like they have no idea how they ended up in this state. You're going to watch as women throughout the 2020s and well into the 2030s enter into extraordinary states of poverty and destitution, while men walk away from society, invest in crypto, and basically live simple lives of luxury and comfort. This is where things are heading. So this is why women are panicking. Let me know if you agree with everything we talked about in this video. And we'll talk about it in the comments. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA, men walking away. And cheers.
Nothing says you care like crypto. Nothing can compare. Nothing says you care like crypto. Oh, nothing can compare to crypto.